sorting out all the pictures. She goes, "Who is this girl?" I'll show you who she is.
Yeah.
This is her. Yeah, I went to we went to a dance together. I don't know which dance we went to. But this she was more of this blonde look when we were in high school together. This was when she got on TV with Bret Michaels. She did the rock and roll pink hair.
Yeah.
She was a super fucking cool girl.
Yeah, she seems cool.
She was dope as fuck. But we went to a dance together and she was a mega babe. And then she was the first person that I knew in my group of friends that like
made it.
Made it. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. I was like, whoa! She's on with Bret Michaels? I was blown away. I was like, holy shit, what is she, a billionaire now?
Yeah.
Was she worth $8 billion?
Yeah.
But it was a reality show that I didn't even understand. I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, what did she win? I don't know.
You know who Darren Carter is?
Come on. The party starter?
Okay, so there's a comic.
Of course I know who he is.
Darren Carter, he's a redhead as well. And they call him Darren Carter, the party starter.
He calls him that.
He calls himself that.
Yeah.
Right, he does.
Yeah.
So when I was an open micer in San Diego, he was a doorman at the Comedy Store in La Jolla.
He was?
Yes, he was.
I didn't know he worked La Jolla.
He lived in San Diego.
I do know that. I didn't know he worked La Jolla.
Yeah, he did. So he was a doorman there, right? And he brought me to this coffee shop to do an open mic. And I always thought he was a nice guy.
He's
I love
very
him
nice.
so much.
Still like him.
So he moves to LA. I'm still down there, right? And I'm watching some CW or Warner Brothers show, right? And he has a line. I was watching some random sitcom, and the doorbell rings. Some guy answers it, and Darren Carter's like, "Pizza?" And they go, "Yeah, thanks." And the door closes. For a week, I couldn't sleep.
Why?
I know that guy. I know Darren Carter. Oh my God!
Losing your mind.
Telling people around
He's
town.
famous.
You know the guy that was at the fucking doorman at the fucking La Jolla Comedy Store?
I know him.
I know him. Like bragging about it.
He's the pizza guy on the CW.
Yeah. And then when I saw him again, I got nervous. How's LA treating you? I hear you're doing good things, right? And he was just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I had one line in a CW
You're like,
show.
"Oh,
yeah.
Mr. Hummel over here. When does your Emmy come in the mail?" Dude, my dad embarrassed me so much. The first time I ever saw a famous person was in downtown Chicago when I was a kid at an ice cream store, and it was the mom from Fred Savage's show. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
What can I think of it?
What's wrong with it? The Wonder Years.
Wonder Years, yeah. And she signed a napkin for me. That was the first time. The second time I ever saw someone famous, I didn't want to say hi because I thought he was so. Tom Selleck in the airport.
Whoa.
Check this out. My dad. I go, Tom Selleck. And he goes, where? Right there. Like, you know, like 20 feet away.
Yeah.
And he goes, holy shit. Tom Selleck!
No.
Tom Selleck turns and he goes, what's up? And Tom Selleck goes, hello. And my dad goes, right on.
No.
It's like, so, I was, I'm already orange.
Yeah.
I was glowing.
Oh.
I was like, why would you do that to Tom Selleck? Oh, why would you say hello to Tom?
I know.
You idiot.
Because now what you do is, I still get like that with people.
Yeah.
But if I'm at an airport and I see them, then I become an extra, like, I don't know what it is, my defense mechanisms come out.
Yeah.
So I'm not like that. That I become more douchey almost.
Well, because you don't know how to act sometimes. If
Yeah,
it's
because
someone that
they'll
you
come
admire,
up to me and I could be a huge fan.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, "What's up?" And I could be like, but meanwhile, I would suck that guy's dick, right? Meanwhile, you know,
you're just pretending
inside,
right?
Yeah,
because you don't know how to act.
I don't know how to act.
It's only because if I don't admire someone, if I don't think they're amazing, if I'm not like, whoa, that guy or that girl is so good at what they do. If I just see someone that's famous, I usually just, you know, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But if I like them, then I get my brain changes.
Oh,
if I'm like,
crazy.
oh fuck, I really think they're good at what they do.
Like when Sebastian Maniscalco was out, because I kept asking him because when he was in that The Irishman, he was saying one night he said that Joe Pesci, like after they were done shooting a scene, goes, "Hey, come to my trailer. I have a chef. I'll cook your meal." And Sebastian's like, "All right." He shows up. It's like a full-blown chef.
Yeah, like a real chef.
He's in Joe Pesci's trailer, eating a steak, right? And in my head, I'm like, wow, you know?
That's how they live.
That's how they live. And then, like, he was saying that, you know, when he worked with De Niro was just like, hey, I heard you're doing great things in the comedy business, and gave him a hug,
Oof.
right?
Cool.
Like those little moments.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be able. I think I would just melt.
Yeah. I do. When I was walking from set to lunch with Larry David, I had nothing good to say.
I love that guy.
Love.
What a nice guy.
I had nothing good to say, so I was nervous. I was nervous. I never get nervous.
Yeah.
But it's Larry. It's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's the one.
He's the one.
So I'm walking to lunch with him, and I'm silent. And he's like, "You did good. You did good in the scene." I was like, "Oh, thanks." Like he's trying to start conversation because we're walking together.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Thank you very much." And you could tell he's pulling teeth.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then he goes, "Jeff said you do stand up, Garland, right?" I go, "Yeah. We do stand up together at the Comedy Store." He goes, "Awesome. Yeah. Like, go, keep going."
What are you doing?
I didn't know, and then I.
What are you doing? You're
But it-
better than that.
No, but it's Larry
I
fucking
know.
David. Because I think anything I'm gonna say, he's gonna be like, "What? Shut up!" Like
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's gonna be like, "You're an idiot. Don't say that. Don't ask me that." So I just kind of kept quiet. And then when we sat at lunch, then Jeff showed up, and it made me feel better because Jeff. Hey!
Love.
Yeah, but
Love that
he's
guy.
so full of life.
Love that guy.
He took care of it for me.
Love
And then
that
I
guy.
started talking and got normal. But I was nervous around Larry. Larry's he's a comedic king. So to me, I don't want to say the thing where he goes to a party one night or is with a friend and goes, "Hey, you know what? That kid said some dumb shit to me on the way to lunch."
Yeah.
It was really annoying.
Because I did the show season 5 when the show was more popular, and
Oh my God. And you know what? It got less popular after you did it. Do you think that was a coincidence?
Go.
You think that was a coincidence?
Go.
Stop. That might be damage from the earth.
why am I so mean to you?
I actually asked the doctor that.
Yeah, why?
I said, "Should I look for any signs or symptoms of brain damage?" And she goes, "You'll know. You'll know."
Oh.
So that I think that's it.
No,
Go.
that's not it.
Ask me a question. Let's see if I can solve it real fast. Go.
How about a riddle?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm being real.
Yeah,
I have
give me
a
a
riddle.
Yeah.
Don't say shit.
Riddle me this, Batman.
So, listen. A grandfather,
Got it.
his father, and his grandson, right?
A grandfather.
Yeah.
His father and the...
No, grandfather, his son, and his grandson. So grandfather, his son, and his grandson.
Okay.
They go fishing.
Okay.
You know this one?
No?
Okay. They go fishing, you're right? And they're in one car.
Okay.
On their way back, they get in a car accident.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The grandfather and his son, they die.
Of course.
The grandson is still alive, but he needs surgery, right? He's in the emergency room, right? He needs surgery right away. The surgeon walks in and says, "I can't operate on this boy. He's my son." What happened?
The doctor's grandfather took his son out fishing.
Well, no, what are you saying?
I think I got it.
No, that's not it. What are you talking about? The surgeon walks in. The grandfather and his son is dead. The grandson's still alive. The surgeon goes, "I can't operate on this boy. He's my son. What happened?"
I can't operate on this boy. He's my son. But you're saying his dad and his granddad died in a car accident.
Yeah.
This mom has been sleeping around.
Yeah.
This mom's a whore.
So you think that's what it is?
It's a whore riddle.
You think that's what it is?
It's a riddle.
Yeah. That's not the answer.
What is it?
You won't give up?
I think it's being too vague. I think we're missing.
No, we're not. It's very simple.
This surgeon thinks it's his kid
No.
because he's been knocking boots with this girl. This woman has
No,
two
that's not
families.
what it- no,
This
no.
woman is a
No,
tramp.
no, that's not.
What is it?
The answer?
Yeah,
The surgeon's his mom.
and that's sexist.
You're sexist.
And that's sexist.
Yeah, and that's the reason why you asked that riddle is because you're a sexist person.
That's funny that I assumed it was a man.
I know.
But most people assume it's a man. That's why it's a public riddle.
You can say that.
Nobody got it.
I guess it's the first time.
No, you didn't.
Why are you
I know
blushing?
you did it.
Why are you blushing?
Because I can't.
It is an interesting thing. I know. I couldn't figure it out.
Well, because you think the surgeon guy walks in.
Yeah.
Did you say man?
No. I said the surgeon walks in. I can't operate on the
Why can't she operate on the boy just because it's her son?
because it's a law. You can't operate on your own family member.
Because you give him better attention?
Yeah. No. I guess that's a thing.
That's a bad law.
It's in the riddle in that world. I don't fucking know. She
Riddle
might.
aside, I don't like the law.
First of all, if you're, let me ask you this,
Yeah.
right? You're a surgeon, right? And you have to operate on her. Would you be too nervous to do that, or would you just get? Let's say you have another friend who's just as good as a surgeon as you, would you rather have him do it or you do it?
Me.
Why? Because I know why.
I'm gonna save my wife's life. Dude, scalpel, dude.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
She's dead.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, I don't think so either.
I would be so nervous.
I wouldn't want to operate on my family. No, I wouldn't want to.
You'd be so nervous.
Yeah, because if you killed...
You drop a scalpel in the fucking... inside the body. Right? And you're digging up, you know, the organs to get the scalpel. It's like flying like fucking a pizza roll.
Hold this! Hold that!
Yeah. Meanwhile, like, eye opens. What are you doing? Right? And you have her, like, lung and her fucking pancreas in her hand.
Go back to sleep!
I put the scalpel inside your body! Yeah, that would be terrible.
Yeah. You know, Rudy would be like, I've got this. And fix it in like 2 seconds.
No, she makes sashimi.
Yeah.
With her fucking knife. Put on a little plate with wasabi.
Did you order more knives?
No.
Do you want to? Let's get her another knife.
Yes, Rudy. More knives.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
You would get her another knife. There's room. By the way, your popularity is growing so much. A friend asked about you, a friend who's a fan of the show. He's like, Rudy is so funny, and she doesn't even try to be funny. I said, I know. That's bad friends rude. And he said, does she have like a big following now? In Instagram, she has like 20-some-odd thousand followers.
22.
She knows. 22,000.
Yeah, and okay, so
She's making a mark in comedy faster than she thinks.
first of all, I know a dude, right, who's on a TV show,
Yeah.
right, who has been grinding for 25 years in this business,
Yeah.
who has 15,000 followers.
That's so,
I'm not kidding.
That's so mean, and she has
I know, and so I told her the other day, I go, because she has two Instagram accounts.
private. And,
She has a private one that has 100 followers, right?
That's her
For
favorite
her island friends.
for your island friends.
For her island friends, right? And I'm just like, I just put it all in one because the whole point of Instagram is to brag.
No, but the island friends know the other. They follow the other account.
Did they follow the other account?
No, I don't want them to know.
Oh, she
Yeah,
wants to keep it
she's like
private.
that.
She wants to keep it private.
Maybe Bad Rudy, because that's not the real thing.
Yeah.
Maybe Bad Rudy, her fucking Instagram account, is her U.S. persona.
That's right. This is Rudy's United States girl.
She's like, in Cebu, she's Bruce Wayne. But in America, she's the Dark Knight.
She's the darkest of the knights.
Yeah, she's the darkest of knights.
She's the darkest knife. The darkest knife.
darkest
Ladies and
knife.
gentlemen, the darkest knife.
The Darkest Knight. But so you have
22,000 people are following you. I wonder if now opportunities are going to open up after Pandy's done. Maybe she can host something.
Well,
What if she gets offered a fucking job?
Here's the thing. I'm trying to get her out of her shell.
Can we take a commission on anything she likes?
Well, I'm trying to get her out of her shell because she doesn't like to talk that much. Even around the house, like she'll be laying there. Like, what have I been doing lately? What do I have saved up in the closet?
You've just been doing video games.
No, but the thing that I'm trying to make a ball of what?
Boogers.
Bob, why?
What do I have in the closet?
You have, I don't know, 5 or 10 boogers. And you're trying to make it into a ball.
You're trying to make a booger ball, bud.
Yeah.
Are you really?
And I threaten her with it.
Oh, it's like you're gonna get it if you
I'm
don't.
gonna stick it in her mouth.
What do you think about that?
Hey. Hey. No, I'm being real.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good.
If he does it, then I'm also gonna do it.
You're gonna do it.
Stofzuigen, dat is voor niemand leuk. Vooral niet als je stofzuiger langzaam zijn kracht verliest. Of zijn slang. Tijd voor een nieuwe dus. Maar welke kies je? Eentje met zak, met snoer, zonder snoer? Stof tot nadenken. Geen zorgen, wij hebben het al voor je uitgepluist op coolblue.nl. Coolblue, alles voor een glimlach.
Op zoek naar een nieuwe prepaid simkaart? Kies een simkaart van Simyo en ga voor een prepaid maandbundel. Standaard 4G internet, betrouwbaar netwerk van KPN, simpel opwaarderen en gratis thuisbezorgd. Bestel hem snel op simyo.nl.
Back to him? You're playing with fire kit. She also has knives on her. That's why I haven't done it. Because you're afraid of the knives? Yeah. What if she comes back and starts hurting you? You don't think she's capable? Because I do. I really do.
I think that would be a proper end to this.
If Rude killed you?
I think that would be a fantastic story.
How many times do you think you've lived?
Oh, probably hundreds of times.
Hundreds, if not thousands?
Yeah, yeah.
Which life haven't you lived yet that you're excited for?
Well, if this is my show business life, it's not good enough. But
It is good enough.
I think that I want to do like a primitive life.
Right.
Like a tribe, like be part of a
Ooh.
tribe,
What part of the tribe would you be?
gathering
A gatherer.
fruits and nuts and stuff.
So you would be out gathering.
I'd be making like water moccasins and whatnot.
A little seamstress? Would you stitch and sew?
Yeah, I'd be the tribe whore.
You'd be slutting yourself out to everybody.
Yeah, the gay. I would have to be a man, and after the great.
But you'd be a very
They
effeminate.
come back with the buffalo
Yeah.
after the great hunt. I'm just laying on my belly in a tent, right? And I put like animal fat,
Animal fat.
right? Because it's like a
It's
natural
lube.
lube. I'll just take, buffalo animal fat, right? And just rub it, just jam it into my butthole, right? Just lay on my stomach, right?
Come get some, boys.
And like, they make it like a sound. You know what I mean? Like an Indian sound. And they would, all the time, they'd get off the horses, and they would form a line. Yeah.
I'm in the line.
Yeah. They would form a line, and then my cousin or whatever would have tickets.
Yeah.
But the tickets are made of bark.
Yeah.
Right. And they would come in, and you get 2 minutes. 'Cause there's 100 people in the tribe.
And one guy's keeping clock.
Yeah,
He comes
yeah.
in and goes,
Yeah.
And you're like,
And they come out like almost disappointed.
Yeah.
Because the further the line goes, right? Like the 80th guy, he comes out and he's like, too loose. Right? Because imagine, right?
Yeah.
79 guys have ever been in there.
Yeah.
Too loose. Couldn't come.
No.
Bear cave. Remember the bear cave? Yeah.
And I'm in the back of the line going, no!
Yeah.
How about my turn?
I know you would do too, right? You would take two fucking. I know you would do. You would take two fucking like buffalo bone.
Yeah.
And put it on my ass cheeks to make
Squeeze
it
it
tighter.
together.
Squeeze it together like this, and you would just try to just get some friction there, right? Right. And I'm going. Yeah. Wow.
Let's live that life.
Let's live that life.
Let's live that life.
So I haven't lived that one.
Not yet.
that I've not lived. What's another life?
I want to be back in like I want to be back just one time in Kings and Queens, like 15th century type of shit.
Oh, yeah.
So bad. I want to be a jester. I want to be a little court jester.
Yeah.
And I want to hang out in my little lounge with the other artists. And I want to eat whatever food they give us and drink and be drunk all the time. And they go out there and they're like, Jester! And they get out there and they're like, and do a little dance.
Yeah.
And then they're like, and they beat me. They beat you every night. But they still love you, you know?
Yeah.
But they're not going to kill you. They don't kill the
I'm
jester.
in the same castle.
You're in with me?
Yeah, I'm a castle whore.
You're still a castle.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you're a whore in another life?
I'm still there. hello, welcome. You know what I mean? I'm still doing the same thing. Yeah.
Have you visited the whore upstairs?
Yeah.
And you're like, hello, boys.
Yeah.
And you're beautifully draped, by the way. You always have the nicest clothes in these other lives.
Yeah. I want a simple life.
You want one of them has to be
like a
very
butcher,
simple.
Like a butcher.
A cobbler, a shoemaker, a butcher.
Shoemaker, or like something that I'm good at one thing.
You know what I see you as? A fisherman.
Yeah, that would be a
Come
nice.
home,
Yeah, that was a nice. Yeah.
Show the fish to the village, and they go,
Yeah.
every day.
Get it. Yeah.
You go out there, you catch some fish, you come back, you cook, you talk.
Imagine though back in the day when like a fisherman got like lupus or some disease or they got cancer.
Well, when they didn't know what cancer was,
They didn't even know what it was,
died at
and
38.
you had stomach cancer, and there's like no medicine really.
Yeah, they just say
So
goodbye.
for a year, you're just like, oh my god.
And you know what they do with the fishermen? They put them out on a boat, and they just push them out to sea. And they're like,
They don't do that.
yeah, they do. Bye.
And then when you go,
They don't want you to spread the disease to the town.
oh.
Push you out to sea.
Or like when they used to just fucking burn people alive,
That's terrible.
isn't it?
But they would just go, anything.
Witch. Remember back then?
Witch?
Witch. And she's like, I'm just,
Yeah. I'm cleaning. I'm sweeping.
sweeping the living room.
Sure you are, witch.
Witch. And they would just tie you. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. Oh my, the horrors.
They would just pick people to kill.
I know.
They just would
anyone
choose
that was
who they wanted to kill.
Anything that was different.
Could you imagine me and you in a town back then? They would kill us immediately.
Yeah.
The Korean guy and the redheaded boy.
Oh, I always think. Imagine
Freaks.
this. Dude, imagine this.
We should
Let's
do a
say
show
you
called
and I
Freaks.
were time travelers, right?
Yeah.
And you and I are wearing cowboy hats, and we're just galloping into Deadwood.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You're at the lead.
Yeah.
And we walk into the saloon, right? You know how the piano guy stops? And everyone turns, right? And you know what I mean? I'm still on your back.
Yeah.
Right? And you go, hey, man.
I go, hey fellas,
Yeah.
here to grab a drink.
Yeah. We love whiskey. Got whiskey?
You guys have any whiskey in this bar?
We would be hung just right
I
there.
mean, like cut to the next scene is
Yeah,
us
us just
with our-
dangling.
dangling.
Just dangling from it. Yeah. Oh my
We
god.
caught these two gay boys rolling into town,
Yeah,
kissing
one-
and hugging
one
on
of
each
them
other.
was a Chinaman.
One was a Chinese boy.
Yeah.
The other one was a freak, a red-headed freak. Oh, speaking of my freakness, I had to look this up. The doctor was asking me, do I have any allergies to medications? And I said, not really that I know of, but my pain tolerance for medication is pretty high. My tolerance is high. And she was like, oh yeah, redheads. Do you know about this? We can handle 20% more tolerant level for painkiller, stuff like that. We need 110% of anesthesia because we slip out of it all the time. So if I get surgery and they don't juice me up, I'll just, like you said, with a scalp, I'll just wake up in the middle of it. In the middle of surgery, I can wake up. They say it happens to redheads all the time.
I think it's the Lord's way of saying.
Get rid of these people?
No, I think the Lord's way of saying we're gonna make this particular group of people look sick,
Yeah.
but we're gonna give them strong resilience.
Ah.
You know,
Yeah?
there's a yin and a yang to everything.
What's your yin? Because I know what your yang is.
What's my yang?
I know what your yang
What's my yang?
is. I know what your yang is.
Well, tell me what my yang is.
Got a couple of yangs. I don't know which one's which.
Yeah.
What is yin and yang? What's the
I have
difference?
no fucking idea.
Isn't that weird that nobody knows? It's just the opposites that balance each other, right?
Yeah, that's life.
Life is yin and yang.
Life is yin and yang.
I know you're a big fan of Ellen, and I'm sorry to hear all the ensuing news about her being called out.
You know, first of all, I don't know her.
You're a big fan, big friend, big fan.
I'm not a friend.
You know her very well.
She produced the show I was on last year.
Yeah, I know. You didn't meet her?
But I never met her.
No?
No.
You see she got called out online
But
for being
these
mean?
are things I've heard. Those things. You know, it's, you know, I've said this before, and I'll say
Yeah.
it again. There are certain things that go around that you hear. You know.
Yeah.
I've heard things for years, and then it comes into a reality one day.
Like the Ellen thing?
There's many things.
Yeah.
You know, and some of them you don't believe. Some of them you go, that's valid. The rumors. There's some big Hollywood stars that have weird little rumors that people don't talk about, but you just kind of know. It's said, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't come out.
Right.
Well, with Ellen, I did hear things like you couldn't lock eyes with her.
Couldn't look her in the eye. I heard
Yeah.
that, but I thought that was bullshit.
Yeah, but I had heard that.
Yeah, but it sounds like bullshit.
Yeah. Like, how do you work with like a boss
Just
who
constantly
doesn't
looking
look
at the
you in the
ground.
eye?
Yeah, I don't
You
get
know
it.
what I mean? Get me a latte. You're like,
What size? It's just like she shows you, you're like, oh, fuck.
yeah. She puts it right over her face just to test you. Yeah.
You looked!
Yeah.
I've heard that, but they called her out. They said it was abusive behavior, and then it got turned into one of the producers is getting in trouble for being, you know, creepy to whatever to people, cast to people that work there. But it's funny because I'm thinking, Ellen doesn't know what's going on inside of her stable. I don't know if she
Yeah.
knows. Maybe she knows what she does. And then Brad Garrett came out today and was like, yeah, she's not nice. I was like, wow, Brad Garrett, that's really, I was like, he's quiet usually about a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
All I know about Ellen is because, you know who Jeff Lala is?
I don't.
Jeff Lala runs the Addison Improv and all those improvs in Texas.
Sure.
And he's been in the comedy industry for 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
And one day we were doing press in the morning. And I'm like, so what big comics did you hang out with back in the day, in the early days? And he goes, Ellen. And I go, oh, really? Ellen DeGeneres? Like, yeah. I would drive her city to city. Like she would do one night, you know, in Houston.
Sure.
And I would get in the car and I would drive her.
To Dallas.
And we would hang out. And I go, what is she like? He's like, she was always hardworking,
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
She never complained. She never complained.
Because she knew.
No, so you think she's a woman in the 80s, difficult, who's gay,
but isn't
can't come out,
Yeah.
difficult,
Yeah.
right? In a male-dominated industry,
Totally. Yeah.
right? And she had to jump over certain hurdles that we might not have had to jump over.
Mm-hmm.
I know that as an Asian guy, I've had to jump over a lot of hurdles that others. I don't complain about them. I just know that they were there, right?
Sure.
And so, and then she became one of the biggest stars on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
What it's like to
what
be
it's like
Ellen.
to be her.
Yeah, I say that. I think that all
Yeah,
the time.
I don't walk her shoes. I don't know anything. I'm not there.
But if it's true that you can't look her in the eye, that's fucking insane. That's what I mean. If it's stuff like that, I'm like, what? That's crazy. If it's just like when somebody goes, they're mean to me, I'm like, lots of people are mean to you.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Yeah.
What
I mean, I've read things that I'm mean.
you in what regard? Like on like working?
Oh, I
with
met
you?
him. He was not nice to me, or you know. And then it's like you don't remember. You're like, I don't remember that.
It's because the interaction went like this. I'm you, and you're an adoring fan. Say hi to me on the patio. I'm you, and you're the fan. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, dude. Fuck. I'm a
Hey,
huge,
what's up, man? How are you?
huge fan, man.
Thank you very much. So we got to go to that, and you're just talking to somebody else, and then that guy goes, "Fuck Bobby Lee." Didn't even
Right.
fucking give me the time of day.
Right.
But you were already talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like people can just say that you're a dick, just because they like you, and they didn't get from you what they wanted,
Oh, one time I did
which
a
is
show
super fucking selfish.
I was in Chicago in
Zanies?
February. No, I was at the Schaumburg Improv.
Oh yeah.
And I did a movie, and 3 days later, I get an Instagram message from a woman going, "Hey, I just want you to know my husband hasn't slept in 3 days." And I'm like, "What happened?" Right? And she goes, "Because he didn't. You were talking to somebody, and he made some sort of Asian joke, and then you just kind of turned your head, like he completely offended you."
You probably didn't even hear it.
I don't remember any. I don't know what the
course.
fuck she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's like,
people-
"What's up, Chang?" And you were like,
Yeah. I wasn't even hearing it. I was
Yeah.
doing something else. So maybe with Ellen, it could be a lot of that. I don't know. I wasn't there.
so many. Could you imagine how many times people have said something to you that they think they said wrong and you it didn't register? The people just say stuff and you're like, I don't know, man. I'm doing, especially when you're doing 15 things. You're meeting people and you're like, yeah, I know. I take a picture and do all that stuff. Someone could be like, hey, man, we're your biggest fan. You're like, great, thanks, man. And that guy's like, that's it.
We live in a strange world where people know that gossip is black magic.
Yes.
No, it is.
It is.
Gossip is the worst thing our society does, because it's always like there's lies and opinions that are threaded through gossip.
Yeah, because it's
So
one.
so the truth becomes muddled, right?
Truth, it doesn't exist sometimes.
It doesn't even
Yeah,
exist.
it just
and
becomes
it turns into this thing,
what
right?
people think.
And that's what social media is.
Yeah, Twitter.
People accuse people of things, and it's like we live in a very dark alternative reality.
Well, I think it's people are bored and tired, and the pandy has made people angry as fuck, and they're broke, and they don't have a job, and so this is an outlet to go, fuck you, or I like this, and I hate this.
Yeah.
A lot of our friends in comedy have been doing Jimmy Kimmel guest hosting, and Bob and I submitted, and we didn't get it. And we were jealous because a lot of people got it. Sebastian got it.
Hurtful.
Eliza, Whitney, what other comics did it?
But dude,
It doesn't matter. We submitted
can I
it.
just-
It hurts me that we didn't get
I
picked.
know, but we're not them.
It doesn't matter. We submitted a good tape.
Yeah, but it's like saying, hey, YouTube, not even YouTube, Coldplay got something, and it's like Fugazi didn't.
I know, but
Fugazi is cooler.
we put in a lot of work. Fugazi's cool just on its own, and U2 is cool on its own.
Yeah.
Whatever, let them be.
Okay, well, anyway, we submitted some tapes.
We submitted.
I'm not
we
taking it
submitted
personally.
tapes. That's fine.
Yeah, I slept. I didn't sleep.
No, yeah, it's ruined.
Yeah,
it's
it
honestly
fucked me up.
the fact that they emailed back and said no thanks, LOL.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll show it. I don't know.
We'll show the tape.
Okay. Hey everybody. Okay, Tokepang here. Today Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't want to do this. Bob, I don't want to do this. I don't want to.
Jimmy Kimmel, he not gonna host the show for a while, so I'm going to try to get the job there to do the hosting.
Yeah, but I don't know what to say. Give me any joke to say.
I do comedy too. No, shut the fuck up.
Okay, here we go. Hey, alive around the world is absolutely insane right now. What's going on around the world?
Hey everybody, Tokepang here. Oh boy, what going on in the world right now? 150 million, 1,000 people die from corona. And boy, Melania Trump, I fuck her. I fuck her. Oh, okay, so I saw this. Oh boy, what's going around this town right now? Holy moly. Shit, 150,000 million people die from COVID-19. Donald Trump, wife Melania, I stick it, the badge. Oh shit, dude.
There was a guy who was raising sea turtles, and check this out. And he's selling them. He's selling them at 2 shells a pop. This guy's he's getting a killer deal on that.
Don't talk about the Maloney.
Yeah, don't talk about the president's what?
The BLM, Black Lives Matter, and you know you go to the protest, right? You stick sign. Do not do that to the black, right? And you know, one time I went to a protest, and I saw a woman protesting with her, but she looked like no, but she not. Dude, it was not her because this was in LA, so it's not her, but she looked like. She looked like. She protesting black lives. And I was getting toward her too, like black lives, getting to her head, and then hit her hip, right? And I look at her, I go, you know, one day your neck will come bang bang. She's not there. Yeah. Oh, correct. Okay. My God. What's going on with the Y2K? The Y2K, man. 2000. Everything is going to be wiped out.
There's a,
Melania.
What?
Melania Trump. She's hot.
We're never going to get this gig if you do that.
So Rudy, has a poem she wrote.
You're going to read your poem to
Yeah,
us?
she's going to read her poem, and if you didn't write it, you're going to have to make one up.
I don't have.
You said you were going to write a poem.
Yeah, so you're going to write a poem about the butterfly. Go
Write
ahead.
it about
the Filipino
Write it right now
butterflies.
about
Write it right now.
Filipino butterflies and knives.
Yeah. Hey, don't ever.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna make Papa mad.
I don't have the poem.
You better just make it up
Make
right
up
now
yeah.
because we asked you to make up a poem and you didn't do it.
Okay. Roses are red.
Yeah.
They are.
Violets are blue.
Also
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
The Philippine butterfly
Yeah.
is as beautiful as you.
Thank you for being a bad friend.
Do you remember the first time you saw a dinosaur?
You never get used to it.
Stream Jurassic World
de Minion.
Dit is de mooiste dag van mijn leven!
Minions, The Rise of Gru. Een exclusieve series.
New in town? Is it that obvious?
He's to us, the Lord. Alleen op Sky Showtime. Abonneer nu en stream voor maar $6,99 per maand op skyshowtime.com.
Ready? Wow. Mia, can you send me that? Sure.
Mia, can you send me that?
Hey, can you send me that? Sure.
It's incredible!
I'm not a maid. I just like...
Tito Bobby kept shouting on me when we were driving here.
Yeah?
He's so loud, so annoying.
They're so annoying. I hate this job, Jules.
I know.
Look, these mics actually get close to you. I think we should just like... We can take over. Do you think the show would be successful if we would do it?
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
Look, we even have some of the homeless glass clothes from Tito Bobby. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to my friend.
Hi.
Right? And I can just like yell at you. Just super easy. Like, you're late! You're late today! Why are you late? Right? You just have to do nothing. This is the easiest job in the world.
Yeah.
They don't even know how much we do.
Can I still have my knife?
Yeah, I think you should have your knife.
Okay.
That's it. There you are.
If they interrupt us,
Then we use it? Yeah. That would be nice. Be so nice. I think this will be so much nicer.
You talking now? Starting? Yeah, why don't you start the podcast? Let them start the podcast. Go ahead. Is it on? Everything on?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Welcome to Bad Friends.
Hi.
We decided to take over Bobby and Andrew.
Yeah.
Because this is such an easy job.
We just get to talk and shout at each other.
Right? Right? Be mean. We could be good friends instead of bad friends.
Yeah.
Right? We're way nicer. So what did you do today, Juliana? Did you sleep until like 4?
No, I slept until 5, and I woke up because the constructors were coming to our house because yesterday Tito Bobby flooded the house.
No.
Well, we were on the beach.
No, I didn't fucking...
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah.
Right, so what else happened?
And then the floor is broken, and then we have to move to another house in a week.
How did he do that?
I don't know. He couldn't hear it, so but I.
Was he playing video games?
He was doing yoga.
Nah. He was exercising?
Yeah.
Oh wow. You guys are doing a good job with him.
What about you, Andre? Mr. Bobby, can you get closer to the mic?
I am close.
Closer.
This is it. It's right into my
No,
mouth.
closer.
I'm close now. This isn't the way. He can't get any closer than this.
That's what you do.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these two kids?
White dude and an Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you two or something.
We're bad friends.
Somebody's gotta go to a country club so he can get in at 3 o'clock. Cause he is elitist. That's right. It's like, hey everybody, welcome to Bad Friends. I'm Bobby Lee.
I'm Andrew Santino.
And so, I get a call yesterday from one of my best buddies. He goes, hey, He goes, hey, you know how that's how he fucking answers the phone.
I said, hi, Bob. I was actually very nice the other day. I go, hey, Bob, how are you?
Yeah.
And I congratulated you, didn't I? Because what did you do? What did you do the other day?
So, nothing.
What did you do?
What do you mean? I do a lot of things.
No, what did I congratulate you on, Bob?
Oh, I'm being perfect?
What did I congratulate you on?
Oh,
you sold a television show. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And
so I had to move. So let me say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this week I'm pitching to Netflix because I wrote a stupid show. Okay. With my friend Peter. And
Peter wrote it. Go ahead. You don't even have Final Draft on your computer. I bet my life on it.
Okay. Anyway.
Do you?
Die moet je eventjes...
Do you
I don't have a computer.
Okay, so Peter wrote it.
I do old school. Yeah, old school. Hemingway.
What's old school?
On a fucking pad.
With a feather pen?
Yeah, with a feather pen.
Okay. All right, so you wrote the show with Peter, and you sold the show, and I was so happy for you.
So then Thursday, we shoot this on Thursday.
Relax, dude.
Thursdays.
Usually, yeah.
Usually, and I call him and I say, listen, we're still pitching to other places. Can we move this to Friday? And he goes,
Spoken echoes of, shall I share them with you? In America, the Earth Tree governs, become one, we're to wallow.
you know, his face gets on fire. I'm Ghost Rider, right? Yeah, and then, so then last night he calls me. He goes, meet me at 1 o'clock. We do it. We do this at 3, by the way.
Hey, Bob, do you think you can do this at 1 p.m.? That's what I said. Bob, do you think you can do it tomorrow at 1 p.m.? It would help me out.
But that's like asking a normal person, just a normal person, hey, can you get here at 4 in the morning?
Normal people don't fucking sleep till 3 p.m.
I'm just saying, I'm not normal. I have a different
sleeping
schedule.
But that scale isn't correct. That's not correct.
Oh, it's like somebody is
saying, "Hey, can you show up at 7 a.m.?" Yeah,
okay,
pretty. That's super reasonable.
7 a.m.
Super reasonable.
Okay.
People do it every day to go to work. Every single day. In fact, the mass population probably does that every day.
Yeah, but
go ahead. Tell your fucking story.
Right. So I go, why? Don't worry about it. I moved for you.
That's right. I moved for you.
I moved for you, and I go, all right. You must have something important to do.
That's right.
So I get up, and it was really difficult.
And you got up today, and it was hard to get up today,
It was so hard to get up. You know, I get up.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking, you know, Andrew has, his aunt probably has cancer, and he has to go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, he's meeting, you know, the Russo brothers.
I am meeting the Russo brothers this afternoon.
Because he's going to be in the next Avengers movie. Something, you know, something like that. And that satisfies. Let me finish!
You're so annoying. I don't have any work coming in right now.
Really? You're on Davey.
It doesn't come back for a calendar year. A year. So I don't get to work for a year.
Davey.
So you get to dance around. You've done 2 commercials, okay? You've had 2 auditions, and you sold the television show.
So then I go, I come here and I go, what was it? At 3 to get to
Golf club.
Country club.
Golf club. It's a men's club. It's a golf club.
And I go, that's why you moved?
I have to go meet with the board today. That's important.
All right, so
at 3 p.m. At the end of the day, because you're such a fucking you're a gaslighting dick. No, you're a dick.
Calm.
You were smoking and you talked shit outside before the cameras were on.
I'm so calm right now.
Look at the average time that most Americans wake up.
Yeah.
Guess what time it doesn't have on there? PM. No post meridian on there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You complain about waking up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
The reason why I
to do me a little baby favor.
I'm sorry. Juliana's sick.
Then why is she here?
She sleeps, right? She sleeps. She needs 12 hours of sleep.
Why are you here if you're sick? She shouldn't be here if she's sick.
I'm on a daily basis. I'm on her schedule so she can get her fucking rest. Okay?
Is that true, Jules?
You don't sleep 12 hours.
I do, but
there we go. She has a condition. We haven't gotten to the.
She's growing. She's an 18-year-old girl. She's young. She's still growing. She needs her sleep and her rest. Her mind is still developing. You are 50. Shouldn't you be
48.
up? 48.
Yeah, 48 years old.
I know, but you're kissing 50 right there. Is that 50?
Yeah.
And it's fine. I'm not criticizing you for your sleep schedule, but when I ask you to do me a small favor, can't you just do me a small favor?
If people didn't know who we were, and we took headshots, and we had a fucking committee, like a focus group.
Yeah.
And said, who's older? I don't know. I don't know who would fucking win that fucking competition.
That's because you were always ugly. You always looked ugly. And I got uglier.
Bax Music heeft alles in huis om muziek te maken. Want het is de grootste muziekwinkel van Nederland. Kijk nu op baxmusic.nl voor een DJ-controller, keyboard of je nieuwe gitaar.
We support your stage.
Bax Music.
As I got older, that's fine, but you always looked that way.
That's mean. That's cruel.
It's just as cruel as the thing you just said to me, Bob. You just said, I look older than you.
You said I was 50.
You are.
I know.
You're almost 50.
I know.
And you know what we're going to do for your 50th birthday?
Let's go back to the country club?
Let's go back to the golf club, and let's go back to your house. Why are you moving out of your house?
Okay. First of all, I was not going to even mention this.
Jules did.
So there are consequences to your behavior, young lady, right? And we talked that you would not mention this, and you threw me fucking under the bus. Okay.
That was you. You broke the floor, and now you have to move out.
No.
Can Jules tell it? Can I hear her tell it instead of you? Because yours is going to be.
What she just told it?
Yeah.
And she just said something that made me so angry.
What did she say?
She goes, and it's Bobby's fault. Something like that.
Was it Bobo's fault?
I mean, no one was there. Except him.
If it's only you at home, whose fault is it then?
Okay. So what you're saying to me is that I took the kitchen. Okay. So we have two sinks in the kitchen.
I know.
We have an island.
Yes.
On the island, next to the sink, right, is the lever for the fucking sink is one of those long metal things that stick out, and it's very loose.
Yeah.
You tap it a little bit, water sprays.
Sure.
What's next to the sink? The cat bowls. We have 3 cats.
I know.
Okay? Bojo or Goonie, one of those 2 cats, hit the fucking lever, right? While I'm in the other room doing yoga. These girls are going to the beach, you know, because that's the life they live.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Right? Right? You bastard. You fucking ungrateful
Did you even
little
invite?
bastard.
Did you invite him to the beach?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
I think Kalila did, but then.
No, you don't. You didn't invite me.
But I think Kalila did.
Yeah, but you didn't invite me.
Why didn't you say, Tito Bobby, do you want to come to the beach? Do you not care if he comes to the beach?
No, I care, but I think Kalila already did. And he said no.
But I think it would mean a lot to him if you invited him.
Okay, next time.
Yeah, it would mean so much to me. All right. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't gonna even mention this, but this you deserve it. When we were on the fucking car ride over here, we drove by a guy, right? And she goes, "There he is." I go, and I wave to this guy. We're driving. And I go, "Who did I just wave to?" It's him. Who? You would think that it was Brad Pitt.
Right, some famous hot guy.
You would think it was George Clooney just walking down the street.
Right.
She goes, Jason Nash. You know who that is?
Oh yeah, he does. He did sketch stuff.
I'm sure he's a very nice guy and very talented.
I know who he
right?
is. Yeah.
But she acted as if it was Jesus just came in.
I wasn't that excited.
You were.
Yeah, you were.
You did. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. Oh, yeah, you were. Okay.
You like him, huh?
Yeah, she likes him. And then she does a slam, another slam that you did.
Huh.
I go, well, you like that guy? No, he old. I go, she goes, he old as you. And I was like, you know, that
Yeah, but
hurts.
she likes him because she's entertain. She finds him entertaining. You don't have a crush on him.
No.
No. It's not like that.
I mean,
She just thinks he's funny.
I have no idea.
She thinks he's funny.
So anyway, I'm doing yoga, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm in the pose. I'm doing the stretches.
Yeah.
Right. All of a sudden, I see Kalila running. They come home from the beach. The house is flooded. I go into the kitchen. And there's like this much water. Right.
Wait, time
on
out.
hard wooden floors.
Time out, real fast. They were gone. You were home. The house flooded. You didn't know.
No.
Wow. So you had turned on the sink on accident. You went down to do
I
yoga.
didn't fucking turn on the sink. I never use that fucking sink.
But neither do they.
Yeah, they do. They use that sink all the time.
But they didn't use it that day before the beach.
The
did
cat
they?
hit it, man.
The cat turned it on.
Yes.
So wait, it's the spigot that goes into the sink. How would it flood? Is it plugged? Did the sink
No,
plug?
so the is it the spigot?
Sure.
Where the water comes out?
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that, but
What's it called?
I think it's a spigot.
Okay, let's just say call it spigot. It was off to the side.
Right.
On the counter.
Like it was turned.
Because it turned. You can turn.
It can turn.
Yeah. So what they're accusing me of is I went, gee, I have yoga in 5 minutes. I might as well just do this. Yeah.
I like water.
Yeah,
And then walk away.
yeah. I did not do that.
Do you know I know it's the cat? You know how I know it's the cat? The woman who bought this house across the street from me, really sweet girl, anesthesiologist, just moved in. The first week she was in the house, she has 2 cats. She's gone because she works long hours at the hospital. For 13 hours one night, she comes home. The entire house is flooded because a cat turned on the sink.
Exactly.
And ruined the whole thing. A week she moved in, she had to redo the whole floors and the whole entire house.
Yeah.
Because all the water kept going down to the other levels.